Hey, what's going on, guys? Davin here, aka I'm So Fly, and today we are doing another live commentary. Today we are playing some Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft, and I'm gonna be playing my rogue deck. I don't really have a name for it. There's like a meta for decks and stuff like that in this game, and I don't really know any of them. So this deck is sort of just something I put together. It's mostly like weapon based with the rogue class. That's what the rogue is kind of all about, doing combos and stuff using her like character special ability, which is gives herself a 1/2 dagger, so it does one attack, but it's good for 2 turns. So that's mostly what this deck is based off. There's not a whole lot of minions. It's all about bursting as much damage as possible in like 1 turn. So basically, this deck is designed to kill in 1 or 2 turns. If it makes it to late game. So it's a pretty fun deck, though. I really enjoy it. So the starter hand is pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of Sap, though. Having Shiv is good, gives me some early card draw. The SI7 agent's a no-brainer. If I play a card and then play this, it'll deal 2 damage of my choice, whether it's to the other character or their cards on the board. So I'm definitely gonna keep it. It'll pair well with Deadly Poison too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this hand for sure. Oh, that's perfect. That's going to play into it great. Backstab deals 2 damage to an undamaged minion, and it costs 0 mana, which is awesome. You gain mana per turn. You get 1 mana crystal per turn. The max mana that you get is 10. I'm going to go ahead and just not do anything this turn. And we'll see. I'm going up against a Warlock. They're pretty difficult. Alright, I'm definitely going to go ahead and backstab this because he's probably running a Creepers, which is, or Spiderlings, and what that card is, basically it's a 1/2, but when you kill it, it spawns 2 1/1 spiders. And Knife Juggler, basically after a minion is summoned for them, it'll deal 1 damage to a random minion, which is why I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the backstab here. I'm going to go ahead and equip my weapon, and I'm just going to wait and not use it to attack face or anything because it's good for 2 turns. I want to make sure I use Deadly Poison with it. Okay, I'm not going to kill that, even though with my luck he's probably going to have something for it. Okay, so I'm going to do Deadly Poison here and then do the Goblin Autobaba. What this does when I play, it's going to give my weapon another +1 attack, which is really good. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, which costs 1 less per attack of my weapon, so it's free. So there's no reason not to play that right now. It's all about, I really want to just focus on getting board control. And so I'm going to go ahead and just hit 4 damage to the face. Next turn I have a 4-drop, which is good. You want to make sure that you have a card to play for each turn for mana crystals. Alright, so he's playing Void Caller, which puts a random demon from your hand to the battlefield. So he could have a variation of cards. He could have Mal'Ganis, which is a legendary card. It's 9 attack, 7 health, and when you play it, it makes your hero immune and gives your other demons 2/2. So I'm kind of going to ignore this, and I'm going to be really greedy here, and hopefully soon I can get a Blade Fury or something. And if I just keep focused on attacking his face and putting minions on the board, I should be able to keep up with this and be okay. Because this is useless right now. It's has 0 health or 0 attack and 2 health, so it can't attack or do anything. So it's just sitting there. So all he has right now is to do 3 damage, and even if he does attack the taunt, because he's forced to attack taunt characters or taunt minions when they're on the board, it's not going to die. So right now I'm in a pretty good spot. I have 10 damage on the board, and oh, that sucks. That's like going to clear the board. Okay, so I got lucky. He didn't have the minion that I thought he had, but I kind of got screwed. This is pretty much worthless unless I have a silence of some sort. So basically this is a 4/5, but it can't attack. I can't do anything with it. And I also don't have anything to make it a taunt. So this is basically is just going to sit on the board until he kills it. Okay, so every time this thing takes damage, it's going to summon a 1/1 imp. So I'm going to just not do anything this turn. I'm just going to equip a weapon. And I think I can deal with that to the face. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just do that just so I can get card draw, and I get Shadow Step. It's not really one I wanted, but that's okay. So next turn, we're going to use the coin and sprint, and I'll draw 4 cards.
My shield.
I kind of expected that. I knew he was gonna do something like that. So now I'm forced to attack these 1/3s because they're taunted. Okay, so I did get a Blade Fury. The problem is I don't have anything to build up my weapon. So I'm just gonna do my original plan. Let's see, that's 1, 3, 4. All right, so that's only 6 points of damage I'm taking, which is gonna leave me at 21. He only has 2 cards in hand. He'll get another one, and he'll probably, I don't know if he's gonna life tap or not. He's still pretty low. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go for card draw here. I'm gonna go ahead and use sprint. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's even better. Okay, so that's awesome. That just gave us a lot of fucking damage. So I'm not gonna do anything here. This is gonna give me the ability to clear the board and do a lot of damage to his face. So we're just gonna see what happens here. What he's got.
From the void I
Okay.
come.
Alright. So we're still in a pretty decent spot. Okay, so we need to really figure this out. This Eviscerate is going to deal 4 damage for a combo. This will be a free taunt once I build out my weapon. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this Shadow Step because it's going to cost me 0 mana, so that's going to be good. And this sets up all of my combos for all my characters. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to... there's no point. I don't have a minion. Well, I do have this. So let's drop the 2. We'll drop this. That's going to give it 5. Let's go ahead and... I totally fucked myself. I don't even have the ability to use Blade Fury. So I'm going to go ahead and Shadow Step this. I'm going to not play that or that, and I'm going to wait till next turn because I'm only taking 9 points of damage. There's no way he's going to have lethal. I really want to make sure I plan this out because this is going to be really tough. Because when I use Blade Fury, it destroys my weapon, so I need to make sure I really get some good use out of it. But this is a lot of damage in hand. If I can draw another Tinker Sharp Oil, then I for sure got this. I should be able to burst him in 1 move next turn if I get that. That would be huge. I might even still be able to pull it off because this will combo for 2 damage. So right now I have 5. This will make it 6. That's 10. And that's 2. So I'm 1 point off lethal. Oh, that should be game. I think I got this. Okay. So we're going to play this for sure, which is going to trigger the combo. That'll make it 6. There's nothing I can do to make it do more damage. So we're going to go ahead and do Blade Fury, which is totally going to clear the board. Perfect. And double Eviscerate. Boom. That is what I'm talking about. That's how this deck is basically played. It's just making sure you can survive damage up until you can totally burst them in 1 move or in a couple turns, and it's really about setting yourself up and getting those combos ready. So I honestly played that absolutely perfect. That was fantastic. But yeah, that's basically my road deck. I'm probably gonna be using this for a majority of the live stream. That's gonna be a really fun deck to play. But I hope you guys enjoyed that in-depth kind of commentary and my thought process and what I was thinking and how I was playing the game. I hope you guys are really looking forward to this 24-hour live stream. I absolutely cannot wait. I have some really interesting decks put together for the stream, as you can tell by the names. But it's going to be really fun, and I think you guys are really going to like it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple days. Until then, take it easy, guys. Peace.